So last week we started out with our confidence rating out of 10 in Nebraska men's basketball getting back to the NCAA tournament. And that video got shared all over the place because I was at a 9, you were at a 3.5. And we were very wide apart. People in the Discord, people on Twitter, people all over the internet had a lot of different opinions about where they were as well. Nebraska men's basketball gets a 20-point win. That team then pushes Creighton a couple of nights later in Omaha. Jack Mitchell, where are you on the confidence rating? 1 game into the season for Nebraska men's basketball getting back to the NCAA tournament.
Kaleb, I can say with full confidence, without any reservation, that after giving a 3.5 on week 1, I am this week, after all that you mentioned happening, the roller coaster of events, the number is obvious to me this week. I knew right away when I woke up this morning, it is 3.5.
Oh my God.
No,
are you
no,
kidding
there was
me?
nothing.
Did you move at all?
No, it impacted winning that game. Changed nothing in terms of my opinion yet. It was kind of close for a while. They ended up winning it by 20. No, it didn't. It did not. No, I don't think it. Do you think 1 game? I'm curious what happened with you.
It didn't move at all.
It didn't
Not
move
even
at all.
what they did at Creighton, where it took an all-timer performance from their 7'8" guy who had to shoot 99.9% from the field, and then their tiny ass point guard had to make 1,000,000 for 1,000,000 free throws, and all of that just to beat UTRG Alphabet.
Yeah. No, not at all.
Nebraska won by 20 with, Bryce Williams had a career high at Nebraska, but he didn't even get to 30 points. You had a ho-hum performance. Yeah, you shot a bunch of free throws, but it was just another day in the park for a 20-point win, whereas Creighton had to go and be historical in order to beat them.
My confidence meter for Creighton went down. No, I don't know. Like, I don't want to. Next Friday when we come back, we'll come back and we'll do it again. Okay, at the brunch show, 2 games will have passed. I can't imagine a scenario where my number goes up. Like I don't know what scenario you could even describe to me that could make my number go up based on games against Fairleigh Dickinson and Bethune-Cookman.
Not even, by the way, 20-point wins.
No, 20-point wins aren't gonna cut it. No,
30-point wins. Where's the line at you not moving from a 3.5?
A 50-point win. Okay. If they win by 50 or more, I will move. I will go up at some point. But no, I don't.
Speaking of 50, Creighton did not have a player score 50, so at least we have that.
Okay. So I'm staying at a 3.5. I'm staying consistent. There will be more volatility during the season. Just a single data point, winning against a team we expected to win against, and maybe even closer. You know, if anything, could have gone down a little bit. But I'm staying at 3.5. Where are you at? You were at what, a 9 last week?
It was at a 9.0 to open the year.
9.0 to open the year.
There was.
I don't.
This honestly, what we should do is have a graph throughout a game, the way ESPN does the win percentage.
That's a good idea.
Because through the first 10 minutes, especially of that game, it was dipping down. It was dipping down. We were bear market, baby. It was going down. But then they took care of the turnovers. Everything felt good. I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll be an 8.9. Maybe I'll slip a little bit, because it took a while to take control of the game. The Vaqueros went and did what they did in Omaha, and I said they're going to shoot themselves into some games they shouldn't, so we should feel better about that game. I'm a 9.1. I am a 9.1 now that we are 1 game into the year.
I didn't even consider moving tenths of points, I don't think. I think I was only going to move half points, but you can do whatever you want. But no, but I'm still solidly a 3.5, even with the consideration. So you've gone up. You are 1 percent, if these are percentages, you went from 90% to 91%.
Correct.
In terms of your confidence.
They didn't come out and lay a dud. Things took a little bit to get rolling, but it's a team who is going to give other teams issues, especially when they don't have an inside presence. Like, think about Nebraska was bigger, so was able to handle the rebounding. Creighton has the Big East, like 2-time defensive player of the year, who is going to be able to block a lot of shots and could just drop step half the game. So, of course, when they're here in Nebraska, they were going to get some issues. They're going to win a lot of games in their conference, and they're going to push some other teams. So that's they're a funky team to come out and play against. And Nebraska handled business and won by 20. Of course, yeah, I'm up 1%. They got the job done.